I'm surprised. Let me put the word murder in there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Kingmaker, where I will ultimately never be a king because I'm a baron? Question mark. No, we're gonna lie, cheat, steal, and kill our way to the top. You know, as any evil, neutral evil character worth his salt is liable to do. Yeah. Party really wants to do that. Really wants me to do that. So that's good. A lot of good shit we gotta do. You know, a lot of nice stuff we gotta get done here. But you know. What do we even want? I mean, like, I've got all these characters. All of these characters. Just better rid of that, really. Sure. There's stuff in there for now. Maybe I'll use it eventually. I probably won't. And it'll probably continue to clog up the old inventory till the very end of time. We have 3 of those already. I got 2 in my inventory. I just want to go talk to the guy and see if yeah, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna roll back into it. You know, we gotta keep going as if I had never stopped playing. Brought some relics. Let's see. Oh my fucking god. Cloak of the Souled Souls. I cannot tell you the entire story yet, but you can find the rest of the 15 pieces. Oh my god. 15 fucking pieces of a cloak. At that point, just burn the fucking thing, man. Like, what are you doing ripping a cloak into 15 individual pieces? All so that you can scatter it to the wind so some fucking loser can find it later going like, oh, I laid more. Oh, 33 fucking pounds worth of potion. I really should just sell some of these, honestly. 33 fucking pounds of potion. Well, we know what we're using now. I think we have some quests we can go do, right? We got, you know, let's learn the fate of his great-grandfather. We're waiting for the crow to come eat our ass. We can always go back there. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And that's just something that I wait for as well. You know, so we're playing the waiting game. You know? I really would use a bag of holding for my fucking potions. Because apparently I'm just keeping, you know, an entire alchemy shop's worth of potions in my back pocket. But we'll make sure to use some of them now. Now that I realize I'm carrying 33 pounds worth of moderate healing potions. Like, that is like a small child's worth. Right? 33 pounds? Well, probably not a small child's worth, but, you know. Probably some amount of child's worth. Where? Oh, where? I'm assuming it's over there somewhere. I wonder, it's at 200. I don't think we'd have enough gold. Actually, I bet, let's... Before we leave, right? Because I can guarantee you I'm never going to use some of these potions, right? I can tell you right now. I sometimes will potion up before big fights that I know I can't win. Like, if I try a fight and I die, you know, we reload, you cast some extra spells, knowing the knowledge, you know that, you know, this guy's going to use fire attack, so I need to use resist energy, I can do a resist alignment, I can do a resist, you know, I can enlarge, shield of faith, potions, that kind of junk. But, I don't think we're going to really be using the potions for the stuff we already have for stuff we have spell slots for. And I bet you a little bit of finessing. I'll keep those just in case, but One time, gives +2 temporary enchantment to a weapon. Garbage. 8 is just the morale bonus. And 8 temporary hit points. Don't need them. Bark skin. Definitely don't need it. We're all wearing armor. I'm going to keep these. Because if I need to start making con checks again, actually I don't think we need to worry about that too much, but I'm gonna keep them just in case. Potion of Blur might be nice. Bull Shrink don't need it. Cat's Grace don't need them. Basically, I mean, we have the spells for them, so it's not overly concerned. But you know, don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need those. Keep the invisibility ones. That means we can sell the vanish ones. Don't need the wisdom ones. Don't need protection from acid. Don't need protection from arrows. Don't need a protection from chaos. Don't need protection from cold, lightning, fire, law. Good. Reduce person. I don't think you can use it on enemies. I'm not sure. Remove blindness will keep. Remove curse will keep. Resist acid I don't need. Resist cold I don't need. Restoration Lesser will keep. Shield of Faith will keep. And then protection from fire can also go. That's 6,000 gold right there. False Life, don't want it. Maybe. We can cast Bone Shatter. 8's kind of garbo. Problem is, right, if I could cast some of these things, I'll keep that one just in case. I can probably save a spell slot with it. In case I need more and I've used all mine. Or if you don't need it. You know, bad way to start a stream. But overall, you know, yeah, keep that as well. Do we need 15 Scorching Rays? No. Do I need a Wand of Crushing Despair? I just like it. On displacement, that's fine. Blind Sight. This also sounds like it could be useful. I'll keep that. Wand of Fireball. You probably could have used that. Wand of Good Hope. Wand of Heroism. Definitely not going to use it. Lightning Bolt. I'll keep it. Magic Missile. I'll keep it. Prayer. I'll keep it. This is, the problem is, right, using the spells is a lot more difficult than it would be to... using the magic items is a lot more difficult than it would be to just kind of, you know, have whoever can cast a spell, cast a spell. Great Invisibility, keep fine. Movement don't need. 10 Scrolls of Fireball, don't need them. And another Scroll of Fireball that some reason wasn't stacked with the rest. Also don't need it. Snowball, garbage. Vanish, garbage. Slow, I'll keep it. Garbage. Keep it. Garbage. Can they not? Why are these? Oh, because they're at different levels, I see. But they stack fine here. Good to know. I wonder, right, if I move all 10 of them there, and then I move this one into there. No, it... Because it stacked the fireballs. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, yes, it did. I don't know. It stacked the fireballs when... I'm sure one of them was a different level. Because it was not stacked inside there, but who knows? Don't need this. Don't need it. That sounds like it could be fun. I mean, like, you know. We'll keep the bless just in case. I don't know if Harem can use it. The thing is, right, I don't know how spells really work. So, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to keep the healing spells just in case. They're not as heavy as the potions are. So, it's not as big of a deal to keep around so many of them. You know, 16,000 gold right there. Bam. And And we can just actually, we'll just leave and then do it from the outside map, so I don't have to traverse 3 different... I have to traverse 2 different loading screens, not 3. You know? Minimize the amount of loading screens I have to go through to suffer 9/11. It's not September already. People posting 9. It's fucking 9/11. It's fucking. It's, you know, a moment of silence, everybody. He says as he rambles on. I don't think you need to do a moment of silence unless it's actually 9/11. Now, if it's 9/11 on 9/11, that's when you start partying. 260, please. Bam. Oh. That was weird. Oh no, because I only wanted 160 to bring me to 200. It's fine. Worked out. Honestly, worked out fine. Everything turned out fucking Millhouse, I guess. Because Millhouse is a good example of just bland milk toast, isn't it? Something Simpsons reference you'll hear me making. Excellent. We'll start heading. I mean, it'll take 20 days before we get that, so, you know, I wouldn't exactly hold my breath for the faster movement, but it is something that is good. It's needed. Did he tell us where the house was? Unfinished letter. I don't think he did. I think we gave it to him. X gonna give it to him. Take 8 hours there. We can mark up there. Walk. I mean, I'm assuming it's somewhere in this part of the mountain. We can dig around in his territory for a bit, you know. He's gone. You know, the previous Baron's gone. It's time for us to mess around in his territory. We're just scouting out future territory for us, you know. Why'd I level up? God damn it. I think we have to go back now. God fucking damn it. Right as I leave. It's always right as I leave. I just want to go on an adventure. I just want to be an adventurer. I swear it. They're gonna be bothering with this. I mean, Lindsay has my persuasion for me. It's not like I've got any other skills to put it into. So it's fine. I'll take improved critical, why not? With my scimitar. Just get everybody their levels. Just get them all their... Can I actually... No, I'm not gonna... I don't think I can at this point. Just to have them... I'm not even gonna have a model of themselves at this point. It's okay. I am a-okay with that not being the case. Not cool if it was, but you know, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Deadly aim or rapid shot. -2 penalty or a -1 penalty +2 damage. Take rapid shot. We will take... Jeez Louise, she's gotten a lot of spells. We'll get removed here, just in case. And we'll take, sure. It's not like we really use Lindsay for her spells. What do we really use Lindsay for to begin with at this point? It's just, you know, she's just kind of backup extra damage, you know? I don't really want to pick up a weapon focus with her. To be honest, I switch her, you know. I switch her shit so often, it's not, you know. It's weird because, like, right. Ooh. My rage stuff. Hammer the Gap is. Or we can get, like, improved critical. Right, what was that? Just forcing one of the attack rolls to confirm critical hits. I don't know what that means specifically. Outflank. Is there an outflank? The problem with the flanking one is, like, at the point of, like, when you're flanking somebody, you tend to already be kicking their butt. But, I don't even see, like, well, it'd be an O, wouldn't it? Outflank. Yeah, so the issue with, like, you know, I have with these kind of spells, or these kind of, perks, is that they tend to require you to have, like, you know, two people next to each other. Which is a good thing in theory, but, you know, especially with somebody like Amari, I'm kind of sending her to run after people. So, you know, and plus the person who has is Jathal, and she's sitting collecting dust at the Capitol. That's why something like, you know, well, improved critical I don't want to do, because, again, focuses too much on one weapon. But I don't know what it means when it says confirms circumstance bonus to attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. What does it mean it confirms a critical hit? But I mean, if you got a good recommendation, I don't know. I just picking up a perk for like more than one character, especially like I don't know how good or bad outmaneuver would specifically be, or outflank rather. You know, +4 attack rolls, and granted, I do miss a lot, but you know, blind fight. I think is a good idea, or power attack. I just like blind fight because, you know, obviously sometimes people are invisible, but when you run up to them, they turn visible again. So like they're only invisible for like 3 seconds anyway. I like the idea of Hammer the Gap only because she attacks. Why did it move? Why? Make a full attack action, which chances are PA leaves the cleaving finish. Ah, they hide them, do they? They don't tell you about them. I don't really know much about Pathfinder, so. That might be worth it for like a multi-hit. Bonus half two-handed weapon. Wait. Bonus damage increased by half if you're making an attack with two-handed weapon. A one-handed weapon with 2 hands. Primary. Oh, okay. So no, it goes up. Increased. I can read. Offhand weapon. So this wouldn't be good for, say, my character because he's using 2 weapons, but this is very good for her because she's using a 2-handed weapon. That's fine. Good old unspecified harem. Just put points into everything, you know. We will take his light, cause he's using only that. I don't think we could get more extra channels, but we've already picked it up twice because twice because I'm dumb. Pretty sure you're still using light mace. I wish there was a way to tech it. Okay. Yeah, because I know, like, I noticed that some monsters use cleave, right? Which is, all fine and dandy. I wish you could see this, but, like, you know, Harem's currently holding a light mace, right? Heavy mace. We're making use heavy maces. I would have wasted that time entirely had I picked that one instead by accident. The thing is, right, like, the cleave attacks, the only one thing I've noticed about that is when the enemy uses them, they tend to miss, which, you know, is a little bit of a turn-off for me, obviously, because, if the enemy's bound to miss, then you know I'm bound to miss. Point-blank shot's not gonna work. She doesn't do... I don't give her ranged weapons. It's not really important. We've already got the heavy focus. The blind fight might be fine. Cost factor. Yeah, but power attack only takes a -1, right? So when I think it's a -1, I think it's kind of fine, right? Because okay, yeah, I do wish, right, that it would show which ones I can't pick because I'm missing like a progression thing. That'd be nice, but you know, or like maybe I could. Oh wait, there's a button for it. We can get her wings. No, no. Okay, there is one, and I'm just kind of dumb. Dwarf Hardy, Einstein. Wow. Wow, actually that added a lot of things. Maybe like a filter. That's more than just like, you know. Penalty increases every 4 levels. But I'm getting more attack bonuses, aren't I? Right, so if it increases by 1 every 4 levels, it essentially means I pay a what? I only get 3 every 4 levels as well. I still think it's fine. All things considered, you know. Critical focus. See, I didn't even notice that they had, like, you know, all this jazz down here. These are monk ones, right? Deflect arrows, disarm. Intelligence 13. Wow, I've opened up a bag of stuff I really don't want to see at this point. Like seeing all this extra stuff. Do I know what I'm looking at? Not particularly. This is whew. A greater trip requires intelligence 13. A greater vital strike. Attack bonus 16. Improved vital strike. Yeah, no, of course not, but you know. It's interesting to see that's all that extra stuff down there, you know. Let's see. I'm having her focus on staying alive. I guess stuff like even light or medium armor, greater fortitude saving throws, hammer the gap. The problem with Valerie, she's just a big wall. That's what I want her as. So I think something like endurance or die hard might be fine. Just in case, you know, to try to prevent her from going down or even just taking extra. Well, fuck. The thing I don't like about Die Hard, right, is like if she doesn't go down, it just keeps hitting her, right? So it would put her in the death's door, wouldn't it? Let's just get endurance, sure. Sure, I don't want to min-max too hard. Cry. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not going to try to min-max. Oh, it's just a mess here. Should be fine for picking up, is the ray... Does it count? Because I know that the kinetic blast, there we go, yeah, it's fine. And then there's this mess. I, of course, don't know what I'm doing either. Wall of Trying to Breathe. Creature crosses the wall, takes half the normal damage from your blast. Okay. Torrent. Air, fire, water. Can I get anything from my rocks? Pushing. Yeah, sure. Just knock him back, right? Yeah, it seems very confusing, but I do like it, right? I like kinetics, especially because, you know, obviously she's 2 characters. But I do think it's a very interesting class in terms of, like, stuff she does. I'm sure that I'm not using her to her full potential. And that, you know, I could, Okay, wait. What's the difference between this one and the... What's the difference between detonation and eruption? Right? Like... It's... Okay, it's a bigger range, I guess. Plus it doesn't affect the, magma. Yeah, but is detonation not an AOE as well? Because the flame is going outward for. Oh, I see, I see. From your body, which is not gonna be good. Yeah. Well, I assume it's more like Avatar. I guess would be the best best simple way to put it. Boulder falls over the sheer mass. Attempt to trip. No. I think the pushing infusion just launch rocks to push people around for fun. Funsies. It sounds fine by me. Yeah. Yeah, Dead Day shouldn't be terrible for her, because, I mean, it probably would be better for the other sister, because she has the weapon attacks, but even then I'm not even using, like, the kinetic blades. And I'm not even using her to begin with either, so she's just sitting in the netherworld. Upset that her sister never lets her come back unless they're, nearly dead. Hooray, we did it! Another attack has been repelled, and the barony is stronger than ever. Your grateful subjects even brought you a gift to honor this outstanding success! Unfortunately, now is no time to rest. While everyone is preparing for the last attack, I was looking for a way to overcome the curse. I read in some ancient books, talked to the locals, and then I had a word with our storyteller, and we decided that, well, he'd tell it better. Storyteller clears his throat. I am the keeper of stories, your grace, and I've amassed a respectable collection over my long life. There are, of course, stories of curses among them, ancient and dark, having taken thousands of lives, destroyed kingdoms, and brought down. Well, our curse isn't exactly a real curse. We think it's someone specific behind these attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Realizing the interrupted the storyteller, Lindsay turns bright red. God, I mean, if he would have kept going on, Justin turns pale. It's not a curse? Then what is it? When you just repeat the joke louder. I'm more interested in defeating it. With words and spells and swords and spells, of course. You can't chop an ancient curse to bits, but I'm sure the villain behind the attacks would suffice. Lindsay, I think the Baron is asking whether we know yet the name of our adversary. Alas, the answer to the question is no, at least for now. Personally, I believe the work of some Fae, goddamn Fae, recognize their hand, so to speak. Okay. Should I continue? Must be ready to repel the next one. That's exactly what we'll do. Sooner or later, the villain will show himself. Once he slips up, we can finally punish him for all the trouble he's caused. Lindsay frowns belligerently. Tristan chuckles faintly. I didn't expect to see such a vitriol from you, Lindsay. In any case, I would advise against hearing this villain out. Hearing this villain out before punishing him. I would bet that A, it's not a him. It's the fucking stupid Fae bitch who's trying to murder us constantly, and I won't hear her out. We are anti-Fae in this household, so I have no idea why the unknown enemy is targeting us in particular. I'm sure we'll know our foe's face soon enough. We've repelled his attacks 3 times now. He must be reaching the limits of his patience. He won't get away with this forever. I think they know who it is. It's just they know who it is. It's obviously a guy, right? I mean, fuck, I don't care about that kind of jazz, but it's very clear that they have somebody in mind, and I'm sure it's that stupid Fae one, that woman. We can rest and leave, Jordan. We can rest and leave. It's fine. Okay, adventures can wait. Yes. I'm coughing like oh, it's Boken. Good old Boken. An acerbic ring. Yes. Thank you. I don't know. Please, I always cover over that button because all the other conversation logs end with that button. Not his though. Get the hell out of here. Don't come back, please. He keeps bringing me rings. Yeah, bombs. Oh boy. You know me. I didn't get the bomb guy. he's currently dead somewhere probably. I didn't activate that side quest. Didn't show up for me. Probably because I'm evil. I wonder if it's related to the character's alignment, or if it's just that I visited the area too early and thus caused the event not to fire. No, it is missable. I mean, I think all of them are missable. Obviously not the main characters, right? Because like I played this game for like 2 months straight back when I first got it. I didn't even get this far. Yeah, I do think it sucks. I think you're right, but that's kind of part of the joy of it, right? Like, you know, I never even knew Ikon existed until I accidentally stumbled upon him in this run, right? And then he's like, "Oh, you go to these places, it's good." And then I kind of messed up Lindsay's quest line. Not Lindsay. Yeah, I probably. Well, even then, I don't think it's entirely true because Lindsay ditched my butt at the capital. So technically, I could have just ditched her with what's his name, Tatushio.
What does it matter when we die? Now, or an hour from now, or a year from now,
or maybe 2 hours from now. Who knows?
As long as I live, I will preach.
I don't know. Maybe she would have forced her way onto the team anyway. But at the beginning when they pick sides, Lindsay's like, "I'm going with Tartuccio. Hee hee. I call him a squirrely butthole for like the last 5 hours, but you know, I think maybe he's a stand-up guy." And then she took off. Her and Valerie, of all people, took off with Tartuccio. I got her from the oh God, of course, you know, right as we're getting to our area, the kingdom's in trouble again. It's fine, whatever. The kingdom can burn for all I care. We got her from the underground, what's it called? The first area where you... Ooh, bandits. Barbarians. Oh, these are the barbarian friends you made. And Valerie was in a cage in the kobolds area. Who's talking over there? Barbarian standing guard of the cave entrance calls over to you coarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Mari answers something in Halit, the native tongue of the Numerian Kelid tribes. After a brief exchange in Halit with Amari, the guard switches back to common. Peace! If you want to speak with our elders and spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect a free dinner. Oh, I mean, I got gold, you know.
In due time.
Managed to scrounge together some gold again. He says, one of the 15 chunks of cloak.
I'm there.
I can't believe it's in 15 separate chunks. That's nuts, man. These items are insane. Armor +4, nice. As we do, just, you know, casual looting. Baloney. You know, but I mean, I don't know, I guess maybe she would have forced away. Because the thing is, right, like, I had a conversation with somebody when I was starting this game, like, who's writing my story for the first half if Lindsay's not even participating in my adventuring group? You know? That's good pathing right there. A half-orc woman sits by the fire. Her clothes are made up of leather and fur, matching the rest of the barbarians. She frowns as she slides her finger along a map, currently drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. She lifts her gaze and she notices you. Huh, guests. Who are you? You're a friend. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, of course, but, like, Lindsay's whole shtick is that she doesn't want it from secondhand sources. She wants to be there to write it, right? So, like, it's kind of funny that she would even write that chunk of the story and not just kind of, like, you know... When I left to go with Tartuccio, and here's my story with Tartuccio, and then I realized that maybe going with Tartuccio was a bad idea, you know? So it's kind of weird, because especially because it's, like, it's spoken in her voice, too. So she, you know, Mrs. I have to be there was, very not there. If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolga, from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. I didn't know there were half-orcs. The orcs have land nearby. A lot can happen between two neighboring peoples. Woo! Well, I'm not gonna kill him. Much I would love to. I think that's such in Varnhold. Varnhold, where's that? Barbarian looks down at her map and finds a rough sketch of the area. No idea. I've never been there. Me? No, I just seasoned enough to lead a group. Our chieftain is a Marg, the Twiceborn. Ooh, that's a cool name. Volga says the name proudly, as though expecting recognition or awe. He's back home in Numeria right now. If you're not gonna go, bearing chieftains and Gorm's chosen. Our Marg was so strong that no mortal could strike him down. It's only when Pharasma herself challenged him to battle that he fell. I'm sorry. She's a god, right? Just like having a god come down like, you know what? Tired of your shit, rolls up their sleeves, comes down to kick your ass. And only because of her divine power. But now Amarg shamed her and came back from the afterlife. Great Amarg leaves the Tiger Lords once more. Now as Amarg is the Twiceborn. And soon, one of our exploits will spread over Avastan. What are you... No, wait, wrong button. What are you doing here? Looking for some ruins, a cave, or something. I don't really know. Only Dugath knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric, and he's our leader in this expedition. Him and the sisters. We'll find them. They're in our mountain camp here. Volga points across her map. If you looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. Much better than digging around the dirt here. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this isn't the camp they were telling me about. This is just a different camp. Where's my exit? This is just a different random camp that barbarians are in. Because we met some barbarians and we healed one for some cash. A quick cash injection. They pay very handsomely. Yeah. I don't know. I like the, you know, I think it's kind of garbage that you can miss some stuff, but at the same rate, I do think it's good. It's good mechanic, okay? It's actually kind of interesting. And where... I go to the Rotting Cave. Or do I want to try to search? I could try to dip back into the Barony and see what's wrong with it. It would only take us 8 hours? Yeah, sure. And the problem also is, like, you know, if you miss out on the wrong characters, it can kind of ruin a run for you. A strange theory is spreading through the capital. Baron is secretly a lycanthrope. During the day, he pretends to be a gracious ruler. At night, he roams the city in the shape of a wolf, devouring children. No, I just do that in my regular form. No children. 20%? What are you doing, Tristan? Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for Octavia, who's probably gonna do worse. I don't... Spreading rumors of me being a lycanthrope. Also, I'm confused. Where is Tristan in any of these? Or where's Octavia? Oh, Octavia. So I'm looking for Tristan. It's Octavia. Upgrading counselors? I am. The problem is, like, you know, she's not needed to upgrade right now. I think it's just because loyalty's been kind of an issue. We are playing a neutral evil barony, so I think making those bad decisions tends to turn everything a little bit sour. Probably build some stuff. See if that helps out a little bit. And somewhere mixed in. Sure, here. Yeah, but I'm upgrading whenever it's available, and then I have, well, it and them are available, which is nice when you can get it. Loyalty, good for, next to a shrine. Do I have a shrine this town? What is a shrine effect? Monument, longhouse. I do have a longhouse, right? No. Let's find a longhouse. This is next to, what we do is put a... Put a shrine here, and I don't have enough money for the longhouse. Well, the problem is, right, so, again, you know, playing neutral evil, so I don't want to make too many nice decisions, as, you know, I mean, I'm sure everybody's done, like, a lawful good, or a chaotic neutral campaign, but not everybody likes to play evil, so I thought, oh, you know, let me do evil. It would be interesting. And, you know, I'm trying to pick more neutral counselors, so that I don't have to, like, you know, I don't want to do the good thing, and then they're like, oh, but I want the good thing, I want to leave now. You're being mean. Being mean's not allowed. Because no matter how much we piss off them in the field, they don't leave, but... Sepulchre of the Forgotten Heroes. Well, of Forgotten Heroes. An agent's visiting secrets to grave robbers seeking ancient treasures. For anyone knows, no one has made it back from the Sepulchre. Sounds interesting. They wouldn't even have the Magister available yet, so, you know. Who the hell's going to fill in that spot? We missed... I mean... I don't really want to move the economy guy off economy. Who knows somebody to fill in all these slots with? I kind of wish you could, like... hire, like, mercenaries, essentially, for your, Regent Council. So you could have a cool Regent Council. That's cool with you doing a bunch of stuff. Massive stone door. You think you can? Oh, I don't know. I've not seen. Well, I don't know how I would do that. So, if you let me know, I mean that's fine. It's probably gonna have to happen for some point. But I think when you don't have one available, I don't think you can, right? Because I think what happened was the slot Octavia's in currently. No, not the one Octavia's in. The economy one. Unless it's done through a different menu, which I guess, you know, is fair enough. The economy slot I couldn't fill with anybody because I didn't have anybody to run the economy, which we ended up cheap saves coming to save the evil wizard to come do my economy for me. Yes, but I didn't have Canera at the time. Or I don't know who Kane Ra. Oh, Canera. Yeah, no, I think she's running something else right now for me. I think she is. But I didn't have her at the time, at the very least, you know. I was holding off on that quest because I thought it might be harder than it was. Mainly because we have this Smilodon who is the backbone of my party. No knobs, signs and locket. However, a thick patch of moss has been scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Magic. Radiates a faint transmutation aura. The mechanisms... Okay. And that's it. We needed something to open the door. Okay. Yeah, I think I waited to like level 5 or something. Just like, you know, it was. I think it was just after the troll quest we did that, which we didn't have Canera at the time, or whichever one it is. Khaleesi, Canera. I think she can run it, right? Yeah, Canera. I'm not good with their names. I'm bad with names. I'm guessing that if you want to go find... Do I want to wait? I don't know how long it's going to be. Probably something around like 18 days still to get the mountain adventurer. That's true. Let's go into the mountains now.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Probably wait until
We should gather our strength.
she is tired. Because the game will not stop me, because Amari can't be tired.
They'd be better off spending their short lives accepting the end with dignity.
I think, most honorable Harry, that your dreams of death are like a child, dreaming of becoming an adult and having candy before dinner.
Candy.
Sweet, silly hopes that pass with time.
I don't know. I think Harem's kind of an edgelord, but he's amazing. I love him. He's my kind of edgelord. I never even got that second harem quest. I don't even know where I have to go for that. It never popped up. Because I know there's another one where harem, like, punches a fucking golem to death. It would take me ultimately too long, though. That was dumb. Did you get the gem from the first quest? Which one was the first quest? No, I don't think I got... Because English. Harem never offered me his first quest. So, like, you know how he asks you to go see, like, Dwarven Ruins? We took him to the area where Tertucci is... There's a gem down there? No, I didn't get a gem, I don't think. Or maybe I did and I sold it? I don't remember. Honestly, it's been an actual month. It's a pain to do. I don't remember. All these Fae portals are not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. We hate Fae. I think it's very funny, right? So, like, first off, I like that for some reason the game is very demanding that I'm a woman. Because, you know, can turn herself into a wolf. But, like, I'm a Fae hunter, right? So, obviously, I'm an enemy of the Fae. Which is all fine and dandy. But, I can't just, like, tell Fae to go fuck themselves every chance I get. Which is really what I'm, you know. Yeah, I didn't... I was supposed to pick up a perk for it, wasn't I? I'm a dummy. I'm dual wielding because, you know, half the time I spend in shambling mountain form anyway. I think I wanted to pick up a perk for it because every once in a while I noticed that some characters will take an attack of opportunity when I do my second swing. Which I'm assuming is because I don't have a perk for it. But, you know. Sometimes I'm a shambling mound, sometimes I'm a man swinging two swords effortlessly. What's the one I'm looking for? Not ineffectively at enemies. Well, you know what's gonna happen, right? You walk 10 feet without seeing an enemy. I'm waiting for the hiss and boom of a will-o-wisp.
What's that?
Okay, traps, which means baby spiders.
Anything else?
You see that?
Applause, please.
Is it more spiders? Because you know how much I love spiders, game. You know that I love you throwing... Oh my god. It's fucking noises. I hate...
What's that?
I hate when a game springs a loud noise on me. Because I am a jumpy little baby.
Applause, please.
I'm sorry, wait. Oakenhide, poisonous manticore like tree ant. Yeah. I think I saw... Oh, there he is. Look at him. He is, which I think is 1 forward for it.
Follow if you dare.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously going to try to kill it. Because, why wouldn't I try to kill it? Lindsay, you're gonna have to stealth for me.
What troubles you?
And, actually, I don't think he's close enough to see me anyway.
Anything else?
Okay, now we quick save. What is this game? Quick saving. When do I do it? Constantly.
I am ready.
Now, you want to hit this one, or are we gonna...
Can you make an epic pose?
Oh, there's
Inspiration.
2 of them. No, one of them's a real manticore.
Serves you right.
Concealment, my favorite. They're probably magic resistant anyway, so we'll be making sure to throw rocks at them. The bless would miss her, but I can probably walk 5 feet and get her. Yes, I can. Oh, come on. I can't charge him either. Just get close to him, I guess, then. Gonna have you help out over here. And I don't get a turn, because fuck me. I genuinely don't understand why I don't get a turn sometimes.
You deserved it.
Jeez, okay.
Taste my fury.
Didn't push him back.
This will hurt.
Sealant misses are fun.
Repent.
We should just, you know. raging Amari. Yes. Of course, because I've turned rage on at some point, and I always left it on, because that's just how I roll.
Do not falter.
Why stop raging? Ever. Rage against every machine. Good turn. I'm gonna
This
over here.
is going to hurt.
Honestly, that one's doing more real damage.
Should have run! Your life ebbs low.
Come on, there we go, boy. That's the Sabretooth. Smile it on. Oh, boy, is she poisoned? Of course she is. I'll have Harem hopefully do the poison check before her turn. I hate poison.
This is where I step in.
Tell you what, if I had one wish to remove one thing from the game, it's fucking poison.
Burn.
I hate it so much, and I get so little use out of it personally
Strike!
that you know, get to remove poison, but the delay poison communal. I forgot about the damn spell check, spell casting. I always forget. The problem is, right, with the delay poison communal, is you have to know, A, it doesn't cure poison. To begin with, you have to know you're going into a poison zone, which is, picks up for funsies. Banshee Blast! What kind of name is Banshee Blast, man? Cone or Harm? Do you know what? Harem's normally on the front, you know. I don't even know what his spells look like, jeez. Undeath to Death. Requires Diamond Dust. I should actually make sure that these don't require any kinds of, you know. It would be nice if there was like a little marker to indicate that, you know, some of these do require stuff. I'll do this after. Yeah, but you can do the remove poison. I also want to know what that is. Did I not?
Everywhere I go, this spell's purpose is different.
I did the remove poison thing on her. Why does she still have the venom affecting her? Okay, well if anybody's gonna save out of it, it's Amari. Or Valerie. Oh, she's going to die. She is going to die. I hate poison. So much. Yeah, you have to use the poison thing prior, which is a big negative. Yeah, no, she's doing it, but I guess he maybe failed the check. But the Treat Affliction does that same thing, where it will remove the poison effects, as far as I'm aware. Normally. Or it has previously. Oh. Oh, okay, so the delay puts off the ticks for the effects? Yeah, the treat wounds is what I normally use, the treat affliction, because it normally removes the poison, but you can't get rid of the constitution damage. Like, that is ridiculous, that she's a -12. It's going to take 12 days of resting for her to get rid of that. There is no other way for me to deal with it as far as I'm aware. Mass Eagle Splendor? No. Doesn't allow... Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I understand. So basically, like, you know, it puts them in a stasis for poison where they can't get poisoned anymore, but if they have poison already, then they have to deal with the poison they have. Again, I mean, my issue with that is that, you know, of course, the root of the problem is the poison. You know, maybe I'll pick one up. It's probably fine to pick at least one up, just in case. I'm not even using like Archeon's or anything. Should I maybe not take Dismissal and instead take, well, we're not even using many of these spells anyway. This is death destroys undead creatures on 1d8, 1d4 HD with undead creatures per. This will be fun. It might be that my subclass changes it. Mainly because it's a Fae fighting thing, and Fae don't really deal poison directly. I don't know. Because I'm immune to the mind-altering effects of Fae. And, well, Nature Sense, Enemy of the Fae, Fae Bane, Fae Stalker. Okay, just summon actual bonuses, plus bonuses for creatures I summon. So it might just be that, you know, it might be that I don't have it because of the subclass. Yeah, no, I understand because there's, like, you know, so much first world nonsense. But I really would like, you know, I hate Fae creatures, so why can't I just tell, like, you know, if I see a Fae creature, it shouldn't be chaotic evil to attack it. It should just be my you know, that's my Fae guy, attack Fae. But nope. Take one of these, and I will take, what's a Sirocco? Furnace hot wind blasting downwards, affecting 446. It's kind of nice. Tarpool. Yeah, that's also another one of my problems of but it doesn't make them mad, does it? Gets a plus, you know, bonuses, temporary hit points in the beginning of the spell. When the spell ends, that's, you know, if it was like a Crown of Madness but an AoE thing, that'd be cool. But sort of good. The thing is, I think I don't like about the Druid spells is that, you know, or a lot of these spells, that they affect you as well. So things like, you know, the stone calls that I have that I use for like AoE slowing and whatnot. It's just kind of annoying. So I'm thinking, you know, is it good or 10 out of Mount Time. Actually, that seems like a pretty good idea. Do we want to keep the spell magic? Problem is, right, the thing I don't like about the spell magic is it never works out for me. Still need to prep spells for her, spells for her, and I already got Harem's done, right? Yep, okay. I have a very bad habit of not prepping spells, so I do need to make sure to check. Okay. See, because 9 times out of 10, I'm like, first off, I think most of these wild shapes are trash. Just base and form. I do love this spell. Baleful Polymorph is amazing. Yeah, I do have for Harem I do have protection from alignment and then protection from energy, just in case we need it. I only really pop those when I need them. I'm very stingy when it comes to spells. Very stingy. But I do have, like, I keep prayer on him. I keep the Bane. He's got a Bane ring to, you know, not Bane. He's got a Bane bless ring. The bless ring to give us 3 blesses per day. I don't use them unless I need them. You know. I think it'll be fine overall. Are we somewhere else now, or we're still in the other world?
I do what I must.
Must I really yell? I do what I must, yelling into a cave of potential enemies. Yeah, I mean, I agree. But at the same rate, what else is Harem doing during his first turn anyway? Harem's very slow. So it's nice to get that extra, like, you know. Did I just get struck by lightning? Okay, what's that? Can we... Thundervine! Oh, I'm guessing he's causing this. Kind of like Blessing Steroids, okay. If I haven't already failed to take it. What's that? Yeah, it's actually probably a good point. Menace Storm. Thunder weapon creates Coffers War and doing the sonic damage. Everybody God actually it's very targeted lightning. Give him the old magma blast.
And then our leader charged
Donk.
forward. Hey, wait for me.
Which part got reduced? The fire. Okay. Why can't I charge him? Oh, I like that the lightning act's out of turn. That's cool.
Serves you right.
Okay. I don't think I have a resist saved on me right now. But that is good to know, because, you know, Harem's spells aren't all that useful. I don't use a lot of Harem spells, to be honest. Let's just chuck another rock at him. I think it's a... Fucking missed. I feel like because he's not moving... Well, actually, no, it isn't his turn yet.
You deserved it.
The problem is, right, if I sit around thinking, it's just gonna be a problem with me, well, he has an aura going on. Poisonous aura.
Flames take you.
Donk. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's I tend to use them as just like, you know, secondary hit damage. So like, you know, one of the main hitters will go for Harem, or one of the main hitters will run in and, you know, actually do something, and Harem will follow up to come give a bit of a backup.
Bring it!
Taste my fury.
Yes, but Magma Blast A takes more charge up, and B, he's immune to the fire anyway. So I normally, like, first off, right, she misses a lot. she misses a lot for me. I don't know if that's just me, or if Magma Blast has a higher hit percentage or anything. So maybe I'm just unlucky. Cool. Good turn.
Become as
But the Magma Blast tends to miss a lot, and I could pause. I really wish I could actually pause just to not have this. But it is a 2 burn, which requires me to, if I don't want to take that, I need to spend a full action to not do it, right? Or is it just a full round action, so she can't do it and fire at the same turn. Not to mention, her Earth Blast does do a lot of damage. And he's immune to the fire damage, so. Every few levels you can reduce burn cost.
Serves you.
Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to that, so that, you know, it's probably on me a little bit. The bite hits of all things. Coming in here was a mistake. More gather. Well, no, I have to use the gather power, which is a full one. The low blast would still give me a. Oh no, I have a burn. That's why. So if we just, you know, fire that off, miss with concealment, because of course.
Onward!
Oh boy. Dominant person, Surgeon Door, Serenity. Ooh, Serenity.
You deserve
I'm guessing it's immune to magic.
any last wishes.
Magic of the mind altering nature. Probably also can't turn into a dog, sadly enough. So I have Acid Maw on there twice. Wow. That worked. Don't kill my pet! And he technically doesn't die, but, you know.
Your life ebbs low.
So if I use the low one, it's... Why doesn't... Okay, why doesn't that information change then? That's silly. That it doesn't tell me. I also should just be doing the eruption. Because I highly doubt he's going to pass a dex check. No, he saved. He saved. Of course he did. So why wouldn't he?
Stay behind me!
Yeah, I just don't like when it doesn't tell me that stuff. Because, like, you know. You saying it makes it clear, but, like, you know. Me reading the text doesn't, you know. You know what I'm saying? Can I... If I strike it with lightning, that's going to be a bad idea. I could spit venom at it, but we know the acid doesn't do anything. Oh, boy. Come on. One hit. Maybe even two, but still.
This is going to hurt.
Let us strike as one!
Yeah, that's definitely a big negative for me, that all this stuff needs to be remembered. Oh, cool, I'm poisoned. You know what it means, then? How do you fight shambling mounds? With more shambling mounds. I'll waste a turn. Who just got hit there? Oh.
Tear them apart!
Oh my god. Yeah, but even if I... So, it doesn't do anything. I think the aura... Well, it's not the aura is doing that, but... Oh my god. He's healing faster than I can deal damage to him. Lindsay, play us a little ditty. And then get closer. This is why I invested so heavily into that poison reduction. What, do I turn over other characters? I think, for Amari, it's just the, it's power attack. For Valerie, I thought fighting eventually was turned on, but apparently not. I think it's because she's currently over encumbered now, because she's become so weak. I'm thinking about trying to turn him into a dog.
Much longer, avenge me.
Do I have grease on Lindsay? I think I have grease on somebody. Not on Lindsay, I don't think. Stay living? Plus 33. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh boy.
Taste my fury.
God, this is not a fun fight. No, I don't think Lindsay has grease. Spells not. Noise. I mean, I could try Serenity. Immune to Serenity. Figured as much. Who had grease? Maybe I was running with grease at the beginning of the game, and that's why. Yeah. I know, but I mean, it's worth a shot at that rate. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've lost this fight, mainly because we just can't hit him. And now he is more than out-healed me. I don't want to activate this in case it affects my... Yeah. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I hate Dispel Magic. It never fucking works.
Become as dust.
Oh, it's immune to my... Oh, that's right, because it's lightning. Is Burning Infusion not turned on? Why? Oh, because the Pushing Infusion was turned on.
This is going to hurt.
I'm honestly thinking just, like... Yeah, this fight's not gonna go anywhere positive. The auto saves. Yeah, I think this one might be one come back for. Like, if it weren't a lightning zone, it might be a little bit easier. But lightning zone mixed with the lightning, mixed with the... I hope that was... We did kill him still, right? Just, you know, as a haphazardly... God, he is dead up there. Something. Thanks, screw it. How's your Marshall's BAB? I don't know what that means specifically. If you could enlighten me. So the abilities you need to... I don't know what BAB means specifically. Oh, base attack bonus. That makes sense. The burn attack. Plus 8, plus 3. Under their portrait. Yeah, that's also here as well. But plus 8 for me. Minus 6 from other. Is it because I'm holding the second weapon?
I have no use for this.
Wow. That is really bad, actually. Going from... Well... I think it's that second weapon that was really screwing me for that one. But, power attack, general sword specifically, if I switch to something that wasn't... Plus 15, plus 15... Yeah, I don't know. Come back here some other time. I'm just trying to figure out where the, where's that grandpa died at? Does it get better later? I feel like it gets, like, it increases in quality, doesn't it? Also, does it increase more if I did the, after her last quest? Now, question here. Do you get her last quest if, you, screwed up the middle part? Because, I might have messed up the... Maybe messed up the other part. Can you miss out on that? Last quest. Oh, man. Okay. I'll just switch it out with one of the other ones. I mean, I am essentially carrying around a litany of swords for her specifically. Well, when you go there, right, and she chooses to punch the guy, I let her punch him to death, and then she got in a fight with her friend, and then we left. So I don't know if that means if that might have an effect on it or not. Let's see. For undead, for acid, for shock, flaming. Flaming compared to this. 23 to 38? Yeah, I'd say. Why are you doing this to me, game? Think still okay. Yeah, because I obviously try to not look up stuff when I can avoid it, and even if I look up. Okay, why are you being like this, Amari? Why can I not? Sure. It's just about the sword. It's about stats about the sword, you know, who cares if you spoil it, really?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, can't. I thought I did before, though. I don't know.
Don't even try. I'm not going to bow to your grudges, or to anyone else.
It's your, okay. I don't know. I thought I removed it previously.
Everyone
Yeah, Lindsay's ring, though, makes, you know,
call on
has plot on it, yeah.
hour when all things come to an end.
I do like Valerie's atheism. It's a very interesting take on, like, you know. Because I always, you know, you always wonder what does atheism mean in D&D when you have proof that gods exist and all. It's a good take on it. I like it. Okay, stop. Yeah. Triumph. What if that affects my, it does not. My minus 12 taxes. 10%! You know, 20% that we're not, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like her as just, you know, just a beat 'em up girl. She's fine. She's fine the way she is. But I do think it's like really interesting because, like, you know, obviously, what is an atheist in D&D? And it's somebody who won't bow to a god. I mean, that's a lot more interesting than, you know, just like I choose not to. Yeah, no, I chose Was it the import taxes one? I thought it was like a
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
heavy tax. I think it was. Which I do wish there was some way to resolve those, like, you know, negatives. Like, do a quest, spend a rigorous amount of time to remove the negative bonus, or negative bonus. I guess, you know, what is a malice if not a negative bonus?
Adventures can wait.
We'll do one rest. What I also don't like, what I hate about this game, it is something I very much dislike, is that when I skip time, apparently my character spends all 14 of those days awake and never sleeps because they're still fatigued, they're still poisoned, they don't get lucid. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Actually, I think it says up here, doesn't it? It's just high taxes, I think. Thank you. Success. Success. It's just high taxes. Which, that's stupid, right? But yeah, like, would they not die of exhaustion? I would love to know why, for the love of hell, is Jod's skills as a high priest something on here when I don't use Jod, right? Jod sits at home, smoking his crack pipe, thinking about the bald hilltop curse or something. Maybe he's doing, like, medicinal shit, helping people out. Harem's happy to see guests. We can see that's fine. What does this look like? That's fine for me. The intruder. I have no advisors that can do that. I have no advisors that can do good neighbors. And an amazing discovery. I saved my thing. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's silly to me that it's allowing me to train the counselor when I'm not going to use them. Like, I'd rather put more points into Harem, you know? Because he's my active, you know. Nah, I guess. Harem appears at the doorway, loudly shouting down the corridor and trying to block a visitor's way. However, they don't budge. And finally, the priest is pushed backwards into the room, shouting all the while, "Away! Go away, I'm telling you! The Baron isn't seeing anyone, he's busy, and he isn't here!" Invisible dwarf, sliding harem. Rudrin Skajeki. Forgive me, respect harem. But I must speak to the Baron. A young dwarf limps into the room. She doesn't look... Oh, she's a woman. She doesn't look very well. Her face is bruised, her armor crumpled, and her arm is dressed with rags, brown from dried blood. Nevertheless, she begins with a ceremonious bow. "Your Grace, my name is Rudrin. I'm of the Skegege clan." Skeggy? Is that like a... Like, in Warhammer? Skeggy? Kinda, you know. "Skegege clan. I come to beg for your help. My kin are in grave." Harem erupts with her with indignation. "How do you know my name?" I was told of you by our leader, the revered Jarmund, Torag's paladin. He is hoping to meet you in person. He has so many questions for you. A dwarf who rejected Torag, the priest of Grotus, and now sits in an important position of court of a baron. Such tales are rare. Harem's face is exploding with red and white spots. He fiercely grabs his beard. "Torag's paladin? And he wants to talk to me? What impudence! What shameless! Brazen! Although..." Harem turns to you. "Perhaps you know, perhaps we should help them. I want to see what paladin with my own eyes, and the trap he walked into, his congregation into." Fuck. I love, like, the evil ones just catch me off guard because I want to do the evil interactions. I truly do. But just fucking hanging her, dude. I don't think that's what I want to do the quests. I want to do quests. I'm not insane. That's like chaotic evil. I think she's a spy. Hang her. What? What fucking basis did I have for that? Oh my god, I just want the quest, man. "Many ages ago, our ancestors, together with the other clans, built a road here, and a chain of fortresses along it. Unfortunately, they were forced to leave these lands. But now that you've established order here, we decided to return, to rekindle our clan's legacy. We found the entrance to the Adamantine Shield Fortress, but when we tried to enter..." Richard winces and touches her bandaged arm. "When our ancestors left, they charmed the gate in the fortress and locked it with a key, which has long been kept safe by our clan as a relic. We brought it with us, but when we inserted it into the lock and turned, something incredible happened. The gate fell to ashes, and we saw that the lock was upon the chest of a huge golem, which immediately attacked us." How is killing kobolds lawful neutral? I think this game gets the lawful system, the alignment system so wrong in so many of these choices, right? Like, I'm sure I've complained about it before in other events, but like, I assume killing kobolds, right? Kobolds haven't attacked you, because at the end of the day, they're monsters, right? So like, in the hierarchy of species in D&D, kobolds fall under that line of monster, like kind of like goblins, kobolds, right? They haven't attacked you, but there's a high chance they've attacked somebody else, right? Lawful good would probably be to, like, wait for them to attack you. Lawful neutral is killing them because they're kobolds, and lawful evil is, like, giving them a sword to help kill some people, I guess. I don't know. But there's just so many things I think this game could do better with the, chaotic thing. Because chaotic evil is such a nutcase thing to play in this game, where, like, it's literally just kill, 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 kill. And I get that, but that's not playable, right? I mean, I guess it is, but I just kind of wonder. I wonder what that would play like, right? What would a chaotic evil game feel like if not just murdering everybody and everything you come across? Harem snorts. "I'm sure the creator of the golem prayed devoutly to Torag while he made it, never thinking for a moment that this piece of iron might someday turn on its own. How dwarvish. We managed to hide up on a hill, but we backed ourselves into a trap. The golem just stood below, waiting for us to come down. Two of us sacrificed their lives, distracting to give me a chance to come escape and find help. Please save them. You're our only hope. Alright, I'll help you. Thank you, Your Grace. This Gigi clan owes you. Here's a map. It shows where to find the fortress. Harem fiddles with his beard pensively. I would ask you, if you would go to help them, take me with you. I know it's folly to gloat, but I would see with my own eyes where our proud guests from the 5 Kings Mountains caught in such a mess, and then send them home with my own tongue. I hope you will allow me the small pleasure. Your Grace, I must warn you, this is no ordinary golem. He's made of adamantine. He's almost impossible to destroy, even with magical weapons. But if you wear it out for long enough in battle, it will collapse for a while to restore its strength. At that moment, you need to pull out the key from his chest. If I know anything about mechanics, that should switch it off. And if you don't, Harem's going to be question hovers and unanswered in the air. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you can kill the companions. You can, like, I really wonder what a game would be like if you were just going around murdering everybody. You know? Who the hell? Oh, the goldsmith. What's a Mim Wally ganger? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. The half elf. This is the woodland guy. Oh no, this is the future. Cheryl shifts from one for the other and finally gets up to gets the nerve to speak up. Whatever. You've done so much for me, Your Grace. You've cleared my name of slander, freed me from jail, gave me a chance to do my job with honor. Someone wiser than I would simply settle down and live a happy, quiet life. But there's a reason I was arrested in the outskirts of your domain. I don't want to discuss it here. Please come to my village when you have the moment. Dude, let's go in the back room and talk. I don't want to walk over there, please. Like, I don't know. I mean, I recently tried playing the dungeoneering mode, which is kind of interesting, where you can summon mercenaries and just have them help you. Oh, she's back. She apparently left and came back. Stranger Barony is so lively. I'm literally overflowing with commissions. It's splendid. The more interesting the challenge, the better. Finally, wait. She gave me 2 of them. Okay, yeah, cool. More items from her. Yeah, Beneath the Stolen Lands. Yeah. Yep. Where instead of just doing the game, you can just fight the dungeon. Did we not? Oh, wait, no. Talk to Cheryl. It's fine. I think the harem thing's up in that direction anyway. Or at least in that general direction. Okay, so what do we get? Oh my god. Carvish Messenger, a blonde man dressed in furs and brocade bows ceremoniously. Your Grace, I am happy to greet you on behalf of the excellent Duchess Corvosh. Oh my god, yeah, dude, honestly. Here's the present. Here's the item I made for you for, basically owning my life. Haha. I want to talk to you about something, but, it's kind of embarrassing. Let's do it back at my house. No, but, I can take you in the back room here. We could step outside. I could literally have everybody leave this room right now. You couldn't kill me even if you wanted to, okay? No, I'm going to do it at my house. Bye. Haha, bye. I'm honored you represent the interests of Kalina Karvish, the head of the noble house of Horrorwood. My mistress courageously took the position left to her after the death of her mother and sisters. You supported her excellently in an hour of need, and now you may enjoy a special honor. Master retrieves the scroll in the folds of the luxurious attire, opens it, and clears the story. As arranged, my mistress grants you the trade contract, Your Grace. Very well. The noble house offers you special terms of trade, including tax exemption and assistance in delivery to the place of destination. According to the agreement, the master drives into numerous clauses in the items of the trade agreement. He doesn't care if you're listening or not. He finishes reading the scroll, rolls it up, and turns to you. Well, Your Grace, do you agree to commence commercial relations with the noble house of Her Excellency? I wonder if we should refuse this. I can't tell if it's the other sister. Right, so this quest, you got a message to find a traitor sister. I failed to find her, but it still found her anyway. I met her. She said I'd give you a better deal if you tell her I'm dead, and I'll go back there and kill her. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, you know what, that sounds completely like something I'd do. And I don't know if this is the right sister. Oh wait, no. Yes. Yes, this is the right one. I can't tell you the name of the quest. It's like a cold something or other. But it does say after the deaths of her mother and sister. I agree. Congratulations to you and your barony, a new found trade ally. May the relationship between our lands be eternal. Cold diplomacy, there we go. I don't know where it is. Here it is. Yeah, Rinko is noble Chihuahua. As Tristan sent a message. She mans the Hellmaker, her rebel named Kalina. In exchange, Jawa promised a profitable trade contract, but can this promise be trusted? So we found her sister. We visited her sister. Her sister offered a better deal. If we pretended she was dead, sent her corpse home, and we did just that. Well, so we have items on us, don't we now? I hate that it stops sorting every once in a while. How can swear ability cast Cone spell once per day as 11th level wizard. The warrior cast spell with Cone. The spell deals 1 point of damage per die roll. Okay, so I guess I get an extra point of damage for each die. A natural robe. Energy resistance. Thorny ring. Sickening entanglement. Sure, I'll put that one on because I'm pretty sure I have sickening entanglement already. Do I want the hat? Not particularly. I don't even know who would cast cold spells. Here you go. Here you go. You can have that as well. I don't really care. I don't particularly care. I'm going to sell that secondary thing. Actually, you know what? No, we'll leave it through this door. It was a fairly simple quest. I just, I kind of brain deaded my way through it, so. It's fine. I think we'll keep the second scimitar just in case. I think Tristan uses scimitars as well. The push comes to shove, we just give it to him. It's never really a good idea to share weapons with your teammates. Because you have to find a good one, and you can never find good ones if you're busy, deciding who wants which one. Oh, you use scimitars? I use scimitars too! Isn't that just a delight? Yeah. So let's give him this one for now. He can hold on to it. Thank you. That's great. Thank you.
Right at home.
Yeah. I hope to see you again, man. I don't want that scimitar. I hate when you stop. Sort for me. Sort for me every time, please. I don't want gold hat. It's worth a good chunk of change. Ooh! Do you have that? I swear. I know he sells bags of holding. Somebody does. Oh yeah, no, but I'm not even taking Tristan anyway, so he's kind of just keeping it warm for me. And in case I want to actually pick up a dual wielding skill or something. He just has it, on the off chance he ever actually comes with us, he has it just in case. It's for self-defense. So when a small girl comes to rob him of his coins, he can defend himself. Instead of being blown over like the paper bag he is. Poor Tristan. He did nothing wrong. He's just an upstanding fellow, I guess. He's just a normal guy. There's nothing. I don't really think there's anything that really stands out to me about Tristan. I mean, that's fair. Not every character can be a fucking bang-on hitter, but to be fair, he is just like a priest. It's not like he could really be all that... Well, I mean, he could be all that special, but... he's just... He follows Erastil, the Sunlight God. He's basically a paladin meme. Okay. Sorry, did we not get that for free? That's kind of silly that she wouldn't just get that troubled still. And we spent so much money getting feast because we keep just fucking up everything. I wish it would tell me what advisors could do it. I need more community, and I need more stuff. We can build that shrine we were looking for here. This was not the right place. Tavern or a longhouse. Monument wants to be next to a shrine, which wants to be next to the longhouse anyway. Just buy me the 30 PP I need. That's where all my money goes. I may be a super evil baron, but I can't stop spending money on the people. Oh boy. I don't understand. Like, even if the tax money was going straight into my pockets, I'm turning around and investing every cent back into the country. So I mean, fuck, if my government was as efficient with tax spending as I am, then I probably wouldn't have so much issue with the taxation. I'm going to...
It's time to act.
Why is Acid Maw over here as well? Why? I was wondering if I should get rid of Burst of Nettles now that I have, Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's Sickening Entanglement. I don't want that. I could sell that ring. We're gonna sell that ring when I get the chance. Ooh, I hate those AoE spells. Do golems like fire? I'm pretty sure golems like fire. Ah, fuck it, it probably does more damage overall anyway. Okay. We're going to have Acid Maw. It's the same spell. I don't know why it's deciding it wants to be in both locations. I need to really organize my list at some point. Ooh. Let's not, you know. And now we're in a weird attack order. Or attack formation. Wow. I mean, that rock definitely hit him, though. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. You know. I can't attack him.
Let us strike as one.
you right.
This map's
Repent.
This is going to hurt.
God.
Tear them apart.
Can't charge him for some reason. I don't understand what's wrong with this map.
Do not falter.
You deserved it.
For 44, yeah, that's fine. Does it even care? It's immune to Bane. Doesn't even care.
Burn.
They go down.
Wow.
Onwards.
It's we're doing a lot of damage here.
Any last wishes?
Shambling Mound. Bring it home. Nope. I was hoping to tangle him. No, he's not undead. Good, I spit venom at him. Just getting punched in the face, but you know. We both missed anyway. Okay.
Flames take you.
Hey, you know, at least Harem will be the. Oh, nope. Say, at least Harem's gonna be the punching bag here, but nope. The golem is dead. The golem is dead. The golem is dead. The golem freezes. Inside it, something vibrates in harmony, and the dents left by your weapons quickly repair. Harem approaches the metal monster and examines it from head to toe. An invincible idol made of indestructible metal. Another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them. But why? So their master creations. So their creations. I turned into the coup for a minute there. Will live on a short while before returning to dust with the rest of the universe. Ha! Masters, masters. Harem pulls the key. And to his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body, along with the key. As Harem stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces, as if it were made of not the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Oh, wow! Adamantine with your bare hands! You're a beast! Spill it! When did you get so strong? Have you been lifting weights at night instead of praying? It's a very good camera movement. What is that? Hail the Ben Jordan! Who save who's done so many? Please, Torak! Woo! Those voices, you gotta get him in, or else it doesn't count. Jalman Skeggy. Of the dwarves, clearly their leader. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader. A gray-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag around his neck, jumps down from the hillock. Hillock? Is that really what it's called? Where the dwarves climb to escape the golem. Golem could not handle stairs, apparently. He looks at Harem, and what he's done, astounded. How? How did you do it? That's impossible! Impossible! I don't know. I don't know the bare hands before. What? When did that happen? Jordan. Ah, wait. Are you talking about the anvil? Yes, I did do that. But why? I asked Grotus what it meant, but received no answer. Harem pensively wraps his beard around his fingers. Who are you? Dwarf man turns to you and bows ceremoniously. English. First only in worst language. Forgive me, your grace. The surprise made me lose all my manners. My name's Zermon Skeggy, paladin of Torag, and the leader of this group. On behalf of our whole clan, I thank you for your help. And you must be Harem, the priest of Grotus. I've heard a lot about you and the unusual path you've taken. I would like to speak with you. You would like... Well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. That is what I need. Listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. Paladin replies to Harem's indignation with a humble bow. I am not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your faith is your choice. I am not one to question it. I only want to know more about your spiritual journey. In response, Harem only sniffs with content. You're safe now. Yes, your grace. May Torag bless the soil you walk upon. You saved us. The Skeggy clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward you with your kind aid. But that is only temporary. Believe me, when we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse the Skeggy clan of stinginess. Harem sneers bitterly. Look at them, Judith. Here they are, true children of Torag, greedily conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and there they are, diving into its maw again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they're doing. They're in such a hurry to dig their own graves. Let us not interfere. Thank you. See you no love for your people or our god. No. Don't be so quick to frown. I've no wish to preach to you, but I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I have an idea what power lies within you. Your searing palm. Harem's voice sounds dull and lifeless. The magic anvil and the desolate bronze shield forces, desecrated by trolls. Trolls? Yes. They're charging at least $3.99 to come in and see the anvil. It's a horrible toll to get in that boy's hole. Fuck me. It was destroyed by my fist, as if it were made of sand or wood, and it rotted from within, and only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Jabman pensively holds his hand upon Torag's hammer, which hangs around his neck. Could it be? What are you talking about? What power hides inside him? The touch of the Unmaker. This is rare. This is a rare, very rare gift of the gods. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it. Perhaps Torag, perhaps Grotus, or perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It's the power to give death to things which live on beyond their proper time. Ill things created with a flaw, like this golem, desecrated like the anvil. The robust creations of dwarven hands that beg for death but must continue to exist. A dwarf blessed by the touch of the Unmaker can put an end to their suffering. Nonsense! I've never heard of this. If Grotus granted me this power, why do I have to find out from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice, a gift of the gods. By Grotus, you'll prove it, or you admit you're lying. Javan listens calmly to the stream of insults raining down on him from Harem. When the latter has finally spent his breath, the paladin simply replies, "Yes, I can prove it." He passed it. Whoever doesn't check. Passed. His words make sense. Maybe maybe what you thought was Torag's curse was actually a gift from the gods, which your kin simply could not understand. Harem winces as if his teeth started aching all at once, but then nods reluctantly. It is possible. But then Torag and his followers are even more stupid and blind than I thought. Just imagine, Jernth. If this is true, a reason for my woe is not a curse, but a simple fact that none of my kin was wise enough to recognize a divine gift. The priest shakes his head and looks at the paladin. You said you can prove your words, Jarlmund. I challenge you now. The touch of the Unmaker is not only the power to destroy. He can take the heart from an item, all the love and effort put into it by its maker. By the mercy of Torag, strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart. Kaliba! Kaliba! Harry looks gloomily at the quiet golem, then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink, leaning down. It's only 10:50. Okay, sorry, checking the time. Leaning down to search through the pieces, Harem takes a hold of a shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, and then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There, a gift from Torag. Be he damned. So what's next? What do I do with it now? You're nothing to anyone, especially Torag and his servants. Well put. You know as well as I how dangerous is to accept gifts from gods. Gifts from gods. I'd bet more you keep it, but you know. You're right. Harem hurls a jewel onto the rocky ground. It breaks into shimmering shards that darken and vanish in the air. you wish to keep digging a grave for you and your group, Jarmon, then continue. I won't interfere. Someday I will return to bury your bones. But for now, farewell. Jarmon lowers his head. Farewell, Haram. Haram turns to you. Gifts from the gods, curses from the gods. I'm starting to think it's all the same thing. But now, but thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't even have talked to this Jarmon on my own. But now I have much to contemplate. Let us go, Jun. Let's leave these Skeggy to do as they will. But we could... I'm sorry, did they just disappear? Oh no, they started walking with the group and I just could not see them through the fucking mess of our group. Ooh. I see a crossed dwarf. He's got a dwarven war axe. It's a shame nobody can use that. It's a one-handed war axe. Mari's nearly dead. I like how, like, okay, also, Amari's health increased over the time that we were gone. Oh, God. What is Harem doing down there? So it's gonna be quick run there. Just so we can see, make sure there's nothing up there. Yep. We do really need coal iron. Coal iron is nice, you know. Coal iron is just God's gift to the world. The gods' gift to the world, preventing Fae from entering your home since 1995. Coal iron. It's the good shit. Okay, we can't go over there. We could go back into the dungeon. I'm not sold on it. What are the quests we have right now? Probably should hide those. Cheryl wants to talk to us. I don't remember which Northern Mall Marches. Actually, I think we're over by the Northern Mall Marches anyway, so we might as well take a trip down to Candy Town.
Resting would be nice.
Don't you think? No, I don't think, Lindsay. I think the resting would be absolutely terrible right about now. Thank you. My gliding, shambling form. Oh, it's you! I hardly recognized you. Please accept my gratitude for the workshop. House is beautiful, the neighbors are wonderful, and everyone is so kind and friendly. I am flooded with orders. I think I could be, and to think I could still be rotting in jail for a false accusation. What do you want to tell me? Cheryl looks around nervously. I beg your forgiveness, Your Grace, for making you come all the way to our distant region. There are too many guards in the palace who were that were chasing me recently. The thing is, I think I know who wrongfully accused me. There's a traitor in the capital. His name is Morhalam. He has the reputation of a brilliant master, so I wanted to become his apprentice. But when I went to his workshop, I saw things that would alarm me very much. Vests, shoes, gloves, all made from reptile skin. But the pattern was distinct. I've only seen the pattern on lizard folk, intelligent beings, who also live in the Stolen Lands, as far as I know. I tried asking Morlahan about it, but he threw me out of the cold. And when I tried to start my own business and open a shop, it was literally driven out of the capital. You'll hardly take my word for it, but it's true. The master tailor in the capital is butchering lizard folk to make clothes from their skins. I'm no tracker. I can't go hunting down Morlahan's poachers. But if you could find those murderers in the marshes and bring them some evidence, the guards will take this seriously, and we'll be rid of the great capital of a great evil. I can't make any promises. I understand. I'm asking for too much. But still, if I come across these poachers in travels, don't let them get away with it. Now, personally, right, I personally love lizard folks, right? One of my favorite D&D races is a lizard folk, right? Because they're such an interesting, weird, like, character, right? I mean, not the way that, I mean, well, not so much in this game, really, but like, you know, the way that they're portrayed. It's kind of like if you like Warhammer, right? If you like Warhammer, which I only know about through memes and some playing of the Warhammer, you know, games, without actually playing the model. I've never even fucking seen a model for Warhammer. That is much. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've actually been to my local game store has some, and I have been there a couple times. But they're like skinks from Warhammer, essentially. So how I always picture them. Yeah, Ragnar, you handle it, buddy. You handle that issue. I'll tell you, it's only 2 BP per week. I guess it's more. It's less out of my pocket. Can I even do this yet? No. I've just wasted TM. Invested the money in something I can't actually get the payback out of currently. That's fine. It's okay. We should, though. We can go back to the mountains now. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Dun, dun. I would like a little more variation in music, right? I like the music. Don't be wrong. It's not ground to my gears quite yet. But doesn't mean I wouldn't like more variation, you know? I don't want to fight 3 bandits who have got it in their hearts to kill me.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
We should gather our strength.
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lift mammoths. I used to lift 2 at once.
Okay, Val. Okay, Mari. We're going on a trip. We're going to the fucking cold north, and we're gonna see you lift 2 mammoths. Or let's just go get some boulder equivalents. I'm sure that'll work. I want to see it. I like how as we pass in and out of our territory, the buffs flicker. Ghost stone. A strange gray stone monolith. Its sides polished and smooth. The stone is known locally as a ghost stone, for at night the air surrounding the stone radiates a soft glow, and strange ghostly forms of a natural shape and posture flit and writhe through the air. Yeah, sure. Let's see what we got, man. What is a ghost stone? Give it a quick save. Hey, as you do. The camera's having fun with me again. Gets quick saves taking up all the dedicated wham. You hear strange, faint humming noise, like a swarm of locusts in the distance. Then suddenly, the noise rises to a painful shrieking in your ears. Suddenly, you find you can make out words in the din. The words are disjointed and hard to make out, but someone is clearly trying to speak to you. Help, yes. What are you? Traveler. Way home. Friend. Jester. Jest. Escape. Trap. Pain. I didn't know I was playing fucking, Phasmophobia. Wound. Blood. Powerlessness. Blood. Cold. Heat. Darkness. 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 Light. Predators. Attack. Run. Loss. Drawing upon your arcane knowledge, you discern that the strange being, whatever it may be, has stumbled upon into a trap, which turned out to be a portal, and was injured. You are not sure the predators are what the predators are mentioned. I thought it was all a bug. But they must have attacked the creature while it was on this side of the portal. Wish. Home. TT. Fend. Jester. Fey. What do you want? Stone. Predators. Multitude. Powerless. Help. Defense. Cleanup. Path. Home. Rescue. Predators. Banishment. Death. Reward. Presence. Reward. Your word may help you. Presence. Bag. Items. Multitude. Hills. Predators. Banishment. Home. Wish. Gratitude. Presence. No idea who you're talking to just now, but seems we're in for another adventure. And don't take this the wrong way, but have you lost your mind? You were talking to yourself. Are you sure we should do whatever it was you were talking about with your invisible interlocutor? To be fair, I mean, have you guys seen anything less crazy? Could have been something invisible. Well, telepathic. What did I see that was special? Game? Oh. Camping supplies, potion, torn book. Transparent stone land space called Ghost Stone. The hill surrounded by forest, crowned by gigantic stone. People say it at night. The hilltop emanates bright light, while the hilltop is surrounded by thick fogs, over the eerie, sinister shadows. The top since times immemorial, and those who could have counted its tale or read its dead language of its inscriptions have long passed away. Or possessing a most intimate knowledge of history of Avestan, I can claim with full certainty that it is one of those places where the veil separating the planes of existence grows especially thin. It is the ties for this reason that the portals to other worlds, such as the open in such places, though with all manner of mysterious creatures can travel, through which the folk tales show overwhelming evidence of the fog, the strange shadows and noises, zone lands around which the legends like no other part of this world, but for the dangers that which with would-be explorers in this wilderness, it is exceedingly difficult to investigate without accounts with due rigor. Such accounts with due rigor.
A trivial task.
Corpse looks like it was beaten to death with clubs and hammers, numbers of broken bones, mostly at the shins. There's a corpse there? Yes, hey kids, you want to see a dead body? Oh. Goblin horse reaper. The goblin is glaring at you and grasping his weapons tightly. His wide face is covered in mud, while grass and twigs can be seen poking from behind his ears. The goblin steps back a bit and brandishes his weapons, but half-heartedly. He doesn't seem eager to fight. Goblin looks at you, clearly waiting for you to do something. Get out of my sight. The goblin shrivels, presses his ear down, and starts to turn back away from you, only to leap even further away and tumble all the way down the hill, shrieking and cursing. Oh my fucking god. Help, path, home, joy, friend, ah. Incredible. You've had to see so many wonders in this land. It's a warp spider. Die, vile creature. What are you? Traveler, passerby, lost, wandering. What is your name? Creature makes a series of sharp clicks that vary in pitch. Most likely, this is its name, but you would be hard-pressed to repeat it. Goblins after predators, murder, fear, hide, and seek. Ah, okay. I thought it was afraid of it's like a ghost or something. It was just the goblins. You hurt? Agreement, pain, enemy, run, loss. Creature in front of you, sign from it. Multitude, fey, primeval. Reward. Strange creature in front of you points to the bushes it emerged from. Bag, items, multitude. Past, innocence, fear. Okay, get out of here. I hate spiders. And I don't want to fight you.
Don't hesitate. I can't.
I don't want to.
I'm there.
Did I
What's
accidentally?
that?
Ooh. One was the restoration of commons report plus 2. What bushes did it come running out of?
I do what I must.
So where
I'm off.
did I miss? Or was it just that rock? Okay.
Take a look.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty penny. 200 gold, I think, something like that. Okay. Well, I mean, that was weird. Can't imagine there really would have been much of a fight either way, but you know.
In due time.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
In a bit, Lindsay. Giant skeleton of Linorm, a gigantic monstrosity that somehow found its death in the Dunsword Plains. Let's see what this giant's grave is. Part of me wishes there was some kind of like fast travel method between the towns. So like, you know, you could have like a quick road system, which is, jeez Louise. I'm sorry. Hey, Amari! It's time to fucking
You see that?
prove your fucking worth, bitch. You lift 2 of these fuckers, right? I'm gonna quick save. Just real quick. Because some part of me feels like if I take this, sword. Thanks, game. Okay. You go up to the... We're gonna turn around.
If you dare.
Because I get the feeling that taking this sword from here is going to cause something to happen. Nope. I was wrong. I don't know, it's really felt like a, definitely felt like a moment where, like, you take up the sword and all the mastodons around you attack. It's probably, like, you know, for this mastodon steak recipe, but, you know. Recipes have been such an important part of this game for me that I don't know why I could turn them down. What's wrong, Kingdom? Okay, well, I'm not gonna say I have to hold on just for a hot minute while we make our way back there. I wanted to claim this. Get a little culture. Eat a little bit of fucking culture, as if you savages would know what that is. Oh, boy. There's probably just more bandits in the fucking mountains. There's so many bandits around here. You'd think somebody would have done a better job of cleaning up the bandit mess, but unfinished clearing. I'm wondering how long it would be to travel up the road.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, peaceful travelers. I bet this is just the skeleton boy. Skeleton boy!
My strength fades.
Hey, skeleton boy. I wonder how hard it would be to kill a skeleton. Right, I don't know if he puts up that much of a fight. It's kind of crappy. Offer. Carry around all these nice random keys. Yes, but she wants a bastard sword, right? Would be better. It's not coal iron, but it is holy. I'll put it there to think about it. Because we've taken her point in bastard swords, but we ended up giving her a long sword because it's coal iron. We can just hold on to the coal iron one for when we need it, if we need it. I do like adamantine armor. Helmet of confidence. Confidence! Man, this helmet makes me feel like a man! Oh, man. Yeah, I'm probably making that deal. I'll get the cold iron sword just in case. I'm also a little upset that I can't walk to the main road from here. It seems kind of silly. I can't just walk back down the main road to my territory.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I think we should be getting back there, see what Knock Knock wants.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, how the hell are we still alive yet? Everyone's so smart, it makes me sick. Writing smart books, fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. Guess that's why we're still alive.
I mean, only 2 of us are... Right. In terms of smartness, right, I'd give it to Lindsay. Ham's doing the praying to the gods, right? But, I think it's safe to say, you know, Valerie's just as bloodthirsty as you are for the most part. Maybe a little more level-headed about it. Canera, or even her sister, aren't, well, I mean, Kanisa? I don't remember what the other name, one's name is.
Resting would be nice,
But,
don't you think?
she's still just
We should
nice.
gather
It's
all
not, you know.
strength.
She's nice. I wouldn't say she's smart. I don't think. I wouldn't go as far as smart, you know.
Adventures can wait.
Jod? Your Grace! Jod coughs politely. The goblin, the one you found, he asked to see you. He claims you are in need of training. And he think he is in need of a bath. Several. Oh, boy. I'm not... How is this neutral evil? He's my friend. He's a fucking goblin. I should be cool with him. Send him in. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Knock strides in, as best as short legs can manage, then his gait slows, and then stops as he takes in the throne room. His eyes and ears swivel independently, as if trying to take in every direction in at once. After scanning the area around him, he looks upward, and squints, as if uncertain if there's a ceiling above him or not. He stands still, swaying slightly, eyes are fixed on the ceiling. Others in the throne room are disdainfully quiet. Some wrinkle their nose and take a step back. Some of the guards' hands fall to the hilt of their blades. Knock's head snaps down, then seeing you, he gives a sickle grin. His eyes gleaming. Sidekick! Almost didn't see you among all the Longshanks! He frowns at your throne, then cocks his head confused. Why in my chair? A light chuckle from someone in the room, quickly silenced. Took a while to find way here. Knock glances around, but now they're here to take rightful place, be a hero, and show you how to be a hero. He nods sharply and hooks his fingers in his belt. I can help like before, side by side, big hero. He points to himself, and not big hero. He pauses. You need it. God, I don't understand why is the neutral evil option to be a complete dick to him, right? That should be the good option. If I am neutral good, I don't have him executed on the spot. I have him put in jail and I go talk to him while he's imprisoned, right? I'm chaotic good. Or maybe even lawful good, I have him executed. Jod frowns. Actually, Grace, if you're considering accepting assistance from this. Knock. Knock raps the ground to heel, first for emphasis, then winces. If this knock truly wishes to be of help with and is one goblin's might listen to, there's been sightings near goblin near Oleg's, possibly dispossessed by a recent encounter. Massacre! Knock corrects brightly. Chopped them all up, except for those who ran fast. New tribe probably have very long legs, very hard to catch. His eyes alight as he grins. But not for me. I can round them up. But he frowns again. But unless they were still being chased, not like them to keep moving. Tires went out. They better stay in the capital like Knock, even if he wrinkles his nose. It smelled bad here. Ah, yes. Oleg has sent word these goblins via courier, but he has been reluctant to leave in case they raid the post in his absence. Apparently, they've been quite diligent in trying to raid his storeroom. If your goblin ally could deal with them. I'll travel. Knock nods, then pauses, sees you remaining seated. Do we go now? Knock standing proudly, he makes what might be a ragged salute, interrupted by him noticing something on his wrist, which he rubs away with a frown. As you command, as a hero, he rubs his wrist again, then grunts. We'll go. Lead to post. Knock follows. That was a quick rest. I don't understand how the neutral evil option, right? Because, like, if I'm evil, I'm probably siding with goblins more than I am, kicking them out, right? No? Just feels like, What did I want to... Ah, yes, I was waiting for the, So we got 10 days, 4 days for that. Time, yes. Do I want to drop anything off before I leave? The answer might surprise you. It's maybe. It's no. Except for maybe that little thing of that bloody napkin. Only got, 9 more to go. Haha. I just want to bet we never see all 9. Granted, I was surprised to find all the horse armor stuff, but even then, I don't think it did a lot much for me. I'm always afraid to click the button, just in case I misread it and it's the wrong one. Ditch Canary for now. And as I said, with all the characters I'm not going to actively bring around with me, I'm just going to have a model level, because I don't want to have to think about it too hard. I don't know how many levels he's behind, and I truly hate to, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what I'd have to look at. Like, he's level 8. Like, why can't I build a road to Oleg's, right? Let me put some money down to build a road to make travel faster. Between the capital and the random places, between the capital and the fucking, just ways to make the whole game a little bit easier. Let me invest in a horse and carriage so we move faster. Let me, just something. Just something. I feel like my voice is going to die after this segment. Stumble across an ugly scene. A ragged pile of goblins. They are hiccuping violently, laughing, then hiccuping again. Their air is so thick with alcohol fumes. Flies lie dead in the dirt, and an odd vinegar smell as well. It appears the goblins have gotten into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels lie in splinters around the area, not a single one intact. Knock Knock surveys the goblin pile, then glances at you with a shrug. No problem here. Normal day for tribe. Would be worse if holiday. Is this your tribe? Knock Knock sniffs. Yes! He sniffs again, and you suddenly become more aware of the vinegar smell. They've marked this as home. It will be hard to make them leave this home, though. He glances around in disapproval. It's much smaller than the capital. Capital would be more room for them. Not have to lie in pile. Could be lying around drunk everywhere. He turns to one of the group entwined in the mass. You! Runny Longlegs, why'd you stop running? Why make home here? The goblin lifts his head slightly. His tiny eyes beerily red. His legs are indeed long and folded back, almost like a grasshopper. Ugh. Kept getting chased. No place to settle down. God. Got hungry. Then caught. Then we sat here, a dow. Caught by who? It's like this having a fucking goblin in my throat. Big Shanks, bigger than you. Long Legs blinks and scratches the side of his head with his foot. Oh, jeez. Fatter, smelled better. Big club. Was eating sheep. We tried to share his sheep with us by taking one, a small one, in the night when he snore. But we not ask first, so he got mad. After eating half of us, he gets so full, he ready to trade. He said we find him something to wash down other goblins with because they still squirming in his gut. He let us go. We knew a place here at Post, but not to sample kegs to be sure. Listen, Knock Knock, big hero. You do what Knock Knock say, but Knock Knock frowns, his ear twitching. Tell me where Big Shanks now. When he expect you back? Did Big Shanks follow you? At that moment, there's another waft of foul air, and his shadow falls on the ground. Sorry, it's the shadow falls. All the goblins in the pile lift their head at the new arrival. A towering hill giant with a mismatched coveralls, a necklace of hands and skulls, and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with a rope. He looks very, very angry. Not just at the pile of goblins, but at the splintered, empty barrels. That him! The giant turns to you, as if in challenge, points to himself and gives a rumbling growl akin to gawk, then turns to the goblins, his hands clenched in his club, and the growl grows louder. He points to the goblins and points his belly, the intent clear. The goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide, frozen. Suddenly, Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeak and points at Knock Knock. He our leader! He a hero! He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he make us eat your sheep. Eat him, an ugly friend. The hill giant snarls, lifts the club, then turns to you and Knock Knock, and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest and giving a thundering series of grunts that could sound like a challenge. Knock Knock blinks. He, Umgunk, he says, not in mood to share. He says the half-shanks are, their guts is to eat. Stand up, I can. Knock Knock seems embarrassed. Got caught by hill giants once. Kept us toy for their kid. Till right away. You can eat him for all I care. He says he eats all half-shanks. That includes you. You are half-shanks to him. Everyone wants to kill you. Umgunk may not understand you, but is keen on catching your tent. He growls and raises his club, then growls again. Knock Knock hesitates for a moment, then presses an old palm, then taps it with a finger. Suddenly realizes he did just what it seems to be the goblinoid version of trade. You think he's asking what Umgunk wants, but not about food, but currency, something of value. To your surprise, Umgunk looks sad. His eyebrows collapse, and he gives a low grunt. The anger seems to have cooled down, and he makes a grumble, staring off into space with a half-lidded gaze. He doesn't seem drunk, merely sad. He gives a grumble, then a sigh, then a low, exhaling mumble. Knock Knock nods, listening, then translates. You think. Knock Knock not happy. He not hungry, just lonely, says. Says, came here looking for mate to be happy. Knock Knock wrinkles his face in disgust, then shivers. Still keeps going. But when he come, no wife. Goblins take his favorite half-sheep and trails. Drink the liquor, and he sent for them for, and he have nothing. A wife? Really? Sad for him. Knock Knock gives a shiver and nod, then pauses. Cutting off legs be better than finding mate. You tell him look for wife somewhere else? I mean, get him out of here. Knock Knock shrugs, then emits a series of what passes for rumbles as he makes a slow sack-shaped gesture in the air, then points to the gate for the fort. Knock Knock shakes his head slowly and sighs again, giving a low grumble in his belly. Knock Knock shakes his head. No, he said he looked everywhere. Enough of this. Let's kill the beast. Because a roar as you draw your weapons. You've got an angry giant on your hands.
Best kind of fight.
Oh god. Man. Okay, Knock Knock. Missed.
Your life ebbs low.
Stay behind me.
This will hurt!
This is where I stand.
Goblins seem ready to bolt. You catch Longlegs slowly uncurling himself from the pile, apparently ready to run. You notice a number of goblins are looking at Knock Knock with a strange fascination. Dealing with the giant must have impressed him. Really leave, but if I catch you again, I'll execute you, understood? As you start getting confused, look, Knock Knock's whispered to you. You hard to understand because you use Longshank words. Use too many and out of order. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of cracking hisses to get attention, while the goblins stare at him. After their eyes are on him, after eyes on him, Knock Knock, his eyes narrowed, goes to each one of them, turns and raps them twice in the head, hard. They wince but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from a goblin more sober than the rest. Make great deal with you. You need to go bigger place or I hit you again. I show you. The goblins stare blankly at this. Knock Knock sighs. Me, big hero. Follow me. Take you to new place. The goblins nod and begin to untangle themselves, but are doing what Knock Knock says, some of them rubbing their heads. Big hero, Knock Knock, take care of them all. Oh, good. Where are you taking them? Knock Knock pauses as if he'd forgotten what happened a few moments ago, and you realize he has capital big enough. Yes, capital. Before you stop him, he turns to the goblins. Oh, you go to capital. Knock Knock command you. Go. The end of your barony, just too closer, much closer. To your horror, the goblins scamper away, running in all directions, but towards the direction of your capital city. They're merging into one super goblin and then vanishing. Well, what do we got? What do we got? What do you got, Lindsay? What do we got? What do we got? Just a bunch of garbage. Bunch of trash. Ugh, man, my voice. Goblin, not fun to speak. Go drop Knock Knock off now. With the extra range.
We should gather our strength.
You can stop once we get to the capital, damn it. I'm sure John will have some choice words for us about the goblins that have arrived in the capital. Woo! Your Grace, forgive my intrusion. We have a matter that demands your urgent attention. Right now, enemy Bavari, the bard from Batax, is singing in the middle of our main square. Your songs are sedacious, to say the least. Let's hurry up my square. Go beat the shit out of a bard. Now, this is somebody I could have executed. She's actually she's actually somebody from a different nation. Actually known for being high, like, you know, somebody who would, you know, I'd have actual reason to suspect of being a spy and being hung. Is that her? That's... She tricked me. Enemy Bavara, the charming bard from Batax, stands before you, a lute in her hands, surrounded by a crowd of the capital citizens. In a moment, she notices you and blows you a kiss. What's going on here? Enemy gives you a warm smile. Your Grace, you are so preoccupied with matters of war and state, but someone has to think about the spiritual matters as well. None of the river kingdoms can match Batax in the fields of art. Whom better than our bards and artists to bring the gift of song to the people of this young barony? Lindsay blushes. Maestro Belvara, I'm so happy to see you here, but why are you songs so cruel? Our charming enemy might wish to tell the Baron what kind of so-called art she's chosen to entertain his subjects with. In her first song, she praised King Aravarti, and the second song was about a certain lady from Restov who fostered a Shrees pup dressed in lace and velvet and trained to mimic the manners of courts. I find these allusions inappropriate and offensive. Guards! Seize her ass! Enemy takes a step back and looks at you with disapproval. Is that all you can do? pitting your fighters against lonely bard. Wish you could see your heroes perform the rushlight tournament attacks. Is anybody gonna arrest her? We're just gonna stand here with our fucking dicks hanging out. What's that guy gonna do? Is he gonna punch somebody? What's going on? Okay.
I'm there.
That was a weird. I wonder if we can go visit her in the prison. Should just hit the rest button.
Wait.
Is this, Yes, it is. Your race, I'd ask you, addressed an important issue. You see, the harbors of the Rover Kingdoms are traditionally locations for traffic goods that are not entirely legal, which is to say, stolen or smuggled. Even now we see much of this, though less than before your rule. The merchants fear that you might put an end to their shady dealings, that the custom authorities and guards might grow increasingly stricter and less forgiving. But if we stay faithful to the unwritten laws of the land, this would go far in dispelling their fears. You wouldn't want to make matters difficult or meddle in the established routines, would you? What does it matter where the goods come from, as long as we receive our fees? They're not making things difficult for us, so let's not make things more complicated for them. A fine solution, of course. We shan't tarnish our reputation. The sale of stolen and smuggled goods is far beneath us. Only legal goods will be allowed in our harbors, but we won't be too querulous about it. So long as proper fees are paid, the goods are considered legitimate, whatever their original source may have been. Pretty good. 135 fucking BP. We can support him again. It's in 8 days though. Let's exit out this menu, rest. I think we're getting a little bit close to the end here. TBH. Oh wait. We're no longer tired. Okay. I don't know what did it, but you know, maybe there was an update and I hadn't noticed, but it does. I don't know. Mario looks annoyed. So, Chief, it's about our soldiers. The pups are brewing magic potions of strength and bravery. It leaves no fear or doubt in their heads. Just fury like the howling wind. I mean, back in our tribe we used it some, but mostly it's for lazy bones and weaklings. A real fighter, like me, doesn't need that stuff. I wish there was more like me in our army. I would let them do what they want, and the potions do make them look like real soldiers. But aside to ask you what you want. Nah. They need these potions. Not every soldier drink them. Dangerous? Makes you mad. Makes you want to fight. It makes you strong like a bear. And there's something else. Oh, never mind that. That can force anybody to drink it, but if they want to, that's on them. That is right. Fighters must be responsible for themselves. Otherwise, it's not a fighter. Just a bug wearing armor. If the potion's good for them, maybe it'll help them live. If not, it's their own fault they died. Smithy, shop, tavern. Do we want to put down a granary? Yeah, sure. Why is Harem unavailable with that curse? Let's close this and open it back up. It seems weird that maybe they're more magic related and that needs a magister. No, just so maybe. It's weird that all the other curses, all the other curse success has, all the other ones have disappeared. Try it again. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. I can only buy. Ah, fuck me. Ugh. Celebrity visit, 45. Scandal in the capital, raising demands, whale hunt. Where the fuck am I hunting whales? Or wandering monsters. Fuck me, honestly. Oh boy, we're really fucking, you know, eating shit. Just having shit for breakfast here, boys! Oh my god. Terry looks embarrassed. I come with a request. Could you find a diplomat to handle negotiations and politics? I like to stand and lead complicated discussions, and I don't have time for all the politics. They always grow in number, and the problems multiply. It seems almost everyone demands your attention. Ghost smiles timidly. Speaking of their problems, I keep hearing about how difficult it is for subjects outside the barony, especially in Brevoy. Past few weeks, the merchants overcharge our peasants to use their connections to force our people to finish agreements. Why not build a consulate there? I'm sure your subjects would appreciate taking care of them. Even travel outside the barony. Fine. I need to pay more money now. I mean, we've already gone into debt. It doesn't make a difference. Captain's usually troubled face is dark with rage. Your Grace, please forgive me for distracting you from important matters, but you're the only one who can talk some sense to these hotheads. They had an argument in the middle of the street. Yelled so much your subjects called the guards. What can they do about Lady Valerie? Plus, Evelyn hasn't done anything illegal. It's not like I can put them in jail. Valerie, explain yourself. Man looks down ashamed. I humbly beg your forgiveness, Judith. I failed to control my temper and besmirched not only myself, but you as my leader. The girl cast a burning glance at the man in sophisticated attire standing beside her. Unfortunately, I was provoked. The man catches Valerie's glance and gulps with indignation. Is that so? Is that so? It's forgive my manners. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. Evel the Silvertongue from Ebervoy. It's a pity we meet in such circumstances, but it's, so to speak, sweet lady insulted me, if you please, in front of my audience, halted my performance, and embarrassed me in front of the entire tavern. Would you please be so kind as to rein this lady in? Valerie is apparently trying to control herself, but telltale red spots flare on her face. I noticed that someone pinned a disgusting pasquinade next to... That's a pasquinade? Next to the tavern entrance. Something about a bright bird who lost its feathers. That's abominable insolence. Yes, I won't deny I'm guilty. I lost my temper, but who wouldn't have? What's a pasquinade? Fucking... A satire lampoon. Okay. Okay, so... I've been gasped with indignation. Is that so? When I smothered this lady with exquisite compliments, I received only insults and jokes in return. But when I came to her with gifts, begging her to become the muse of my greatest work, I was ridiculed and sent away like a snotty boy. And now, the moment I start to pursue my art away from this good lady, she seeks me out and says I'm guilty of spiteful slander. What shall I do? I'm but a slave to my inspiration, which is sent to me from above. Evelyn smooths down his hair and adds, and while we're on the subject of my poetry, it's really not all that bad. Evan clasps his hands in the chest obstinately. Forgive me, who would I be if I stooped to such low attacks? I won't deny that cautionary tale of this lady could inspire me. How could you listen to this featherbrain? Of course, in the face of justice, he's already ready to disown his parents. And if I'm allowed to continue, let me say that the pasquinade was devoted to the sad position of the arts in these lands. Forgive my frankness. Anyway, the good lady is likely to understand what allegory and poetic hyperbole are. Jeez. He opens his mouth but says nothing. Finally, he starts enunciating words, one by one. My only transgression is loyally serving my patroness, the beautiful Shaylin, who sends me inspiration and never hides from this world a single word that's born in my heart. But since my honesty and openness are so offensive to this good lady, then so be it. I apologize for insulting you with all my heart. Valerie purses her lips. She seems to want to reply to Evelyn's monologue, but in the end, she changes her mind and just nods. Where's the lawful evil of fucking throw him in jail? That's nice. You left some Steve and worked some things out. At least now you can go hoping, I can let you go hoping you won't scare our good people anymore. Your Grace. I'll go too, but please keep an eye on Valerie. I don't know what demon has gotten into her, but she's not herself lately. At first she's just Snap. And she started getting into fights with everyone about stupid things, and now she's dragging this bard out of the tavern by his collar. I'm afraid it might come to real violence. She's gotten defensive. Can't say a word to her. We've been careful around her since she runs her finger across the face meaningfully. I'm close to ordering my lads to keep an eye out for her in the streets and make common people's lives a little calmer. Valerie hurt somebody. Well, I wouldn't say that. The Valerie I used to know would never harm anyone without good reason, but old Valerie seems to be gone, so I wouldn't know what to expect from her. I'll talk to Charlie with your hands. If I were you, I would talk to the storyteller. One of my lads saw Valerie arguing with him. I have no idea how anyone could have a fight with such a harmless elf, but she did. Captain bows, finishing the conversation. Thank you. I've learned there's no point in trying to direct these fools. And also, I'm very worried that the barony's going to collapse inwards on itself. I guess she's it for now. Oh boy. Riots again. The lowest we have is Arcane. I don't know. I don't think we're collapsing ourselves just yet, but I think we're gonna end it here because my voice is dying out. at the moment. Those goblins really killed me. And I believe starting Valerie's quest to be nothing more than more reading with the storyteller. So if you did enjoy, do like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, do all that stuff. It all helps out. See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be Rogue Heroes, Legends of Tassos, Ruins of Tassos, something of Tassos. You know how it is. Back and forth, back and forth. See you guys then. Bye-bye.